Can an 18 years old carry the weight of Barcelona's most iconic jersey? Let's talk about Lamine Yamal and the number 10. So guys, welcome to Everything Football TV. In this video, we're going to talk about Lamine Yamal and his new jersey number. He received the number 10 iconic jersey that has been worn by Leo Messi, Ronaldinho, Rivaldo, and even Maradona. So we all know Lamine Yamal, the young boy, considered one of the best players in the world right now. Lamine Yamal is a Euro 2024 champion. He won the domestic treble with Barcelona last season, and he has been a key player throughout his entire life since he stepped his feet at Barcelona. And come on, here is the big question: why was Lamine Yamal chosen as the Barcelona number 10? Like why? And this is just the answer. Lamine Yamal made his debut at 15 days and 29 290 days, 15 years and 290 days, making him the youngest ever debutant at Barcelona. And also, he won the domestic treble. He has now scored 25 goals and provided 34 assists in just 105 appearances for Barcelona at 17. Bo is currently 18, but at 17, he has already played over 100 games for Barcelona. So that's one of the huge reasons. And also, he was literally the youngest Ballon d'Or nominee at 17. That's one. And also, he won the Copa 2024 Copa trophy for the best young player. So, Bo has literally been living the dream, and his talent is just shown straight to the world that he can do it. He is the man for the job. And I believe this is the reason why he was literally given the number. He's literally given the number 10. And probably that Ansu Fati injury. Ansu Fati couldn't live up to the number 10 demands. So I believe Yamal currently is the best option. If you literally look at all the players in the Barcelona squad, there is absolutely one player you can point at that deserves this number 10, which is Lamine Yamal. Despite Ansu Fati's injuries, he couldn't live up to the number 10. So Yamal is absolutely the best option. So I think that's the club decision to pick Yamal as number 10. So, about Yamal, personally, do you think he's ready? Is Yamal ready for the number 10? And here is my honest opinion. I think he are obviously good in the pitch. There's a lot of controversy, a lot of noise and PRO and every media around him off the pitch. But he also has that mentality as well. So Yamal as a player on the pitch, we all know his maturity, his scoring goals, his willingness to be a top game player, and his maturity and his style of play. It literally makes take ons every single minute on the pitch. He makes take ons every single minute, and Yamal is a scary player at the second half. He's absolutely scary. He's absolutely one of the best one-on-one player in the entire world currently, and we all know his goal scoring strength. I know Yamal is a player that some people might say he need to improve in his finishing, but come on, he's improving daily, like season after season. Yamal have only played two complete professional seasons in his career, and he has completely become a different player overall. He has been a different player this season. He is improving in terms of finishing and everything. So it's gonna be scary if Yamal at 25. You just imagine how Yamal will be at 25. So I think Yamal on the pitch is brilliant, but off the pitch, and also we all know this birthday party drama and all. I think off the pitch there are lots of controversy, there are lots of PRO and media, a lot of parties and everything. I think those are distractions. Firstly, we have to be honest right here. Those are distractions, and it wouldn't be helpful for a player at Barcelona and who is wearing the number 10 to be having those distractions off the pitches. It would be helpful. So that's what I have to say. But we all know his maturity. I know he's ready because he's the player who literally focuses immediately after a defeat. Literally focuses immediately after a defeat. You could see after that Portugal defeat in the Nations League final. Bo literally said he's going for the World Cup, he's going for the Champions League next season. You can literally see the Champions League loss versus Inter, that historical win for Inter. Bo literally said next season Champions League, we are going for it, we are going for the La Liga, we will literally be unplayable. and that is the mentality of someone that deserves to wear the number 10. That's the mentality that most players don't have. And Bua has it at 17. Currently he's 18, but he had that mentality at 17. So I believe mentality wise, he literally deserves and is ready to get that number 10. He's absolutely ready because the way he literally focuses on his part is brilliant for 18. It's brilliant for a teenager like Lamine Yamal. So and we have to talk about the legacy of the number 10. This Messi literally took the number 10 at 21, but Yamal is taking it at 18, which is that just shows the potential of Yamal. And we all know Lionel Messi, 670 plus goals, I think the year about being the Barcelona top scorer, being the best player. That Messi reign at number 10 as a number 10 in Barcelona has been the best reign as a footballer in planet Earth that we have ever witnessed. So that is already in the highest level you can ever meet. No matter how you play football, that's the highest limit you could literally go. Messi have dropped the limit and players are trying to live up to that limit and they still couldn't. So Messi has been brilliant. We all know Ronaldinho, the flair and all, Rivaldo, Maradona, one of the best players in the world. So players that are put on number 10 will literally bring pressure to Yamal. There's usually pressure, but Yamal literally say nope, he doesn't feel any pressure as he's about to take the number 10. That just shows how ready he is. That absolutely shows how ready he is. And he literally said Messi have paved the way, but he wants to make his own way as number 10. Then that just shows the mentality of a player. So talking about the legacy of the number 10, there is absolutely no iconic number than the number 10. There's absolutely no iconic number than the number 10 at Barcelona. And Yamal taking this is full of pressure, is full of hype, is full of expectations, is full of demands. But I believe Yamal is the player that can and might, due to his potential we have seen him put on the pitch, he might live up to the demands. But come on, the legacy of that number 10 is brilliant. Messi, Ronaldinho, Rivaldo, Maradona, like come on. There absolutely isn't no better player that are worthy number 10. There's no better player. These are the greatest of greats. These are the greatest of greats and the best of best. So it's gonna bring a lot of pressure, but the legacy of number 10 is fantastic and we literally love to see what Yama can do. But here is the thing, what's next for Yama? That's the final question. What's next for Yama? So Yama is looking up to the Champions League, he's looking up to the World Cup, he's looking up to the La Liga, he's looking up to domestic football, club football and international football. Playing for Spain at a young age, playing for Barcelona at a young age, moving from 19 to number 10 is the future is bright for Yama. That's what I just have to say. It's absolutely bright for Yama. But Yama is focused and every other team are focused. So it depends on how much you will put on the pitch. How much you put on the pitch will literally depend on what you will receive and what you will gain at the end of the season. I feel the future is bright for Lami Yama and he literally said in the interview that Messi paved the way but he wants to make his own way. And the future is tight. Yama will literally stick with Barcelona because they have signed a contract that will keep him at the club till 2031 and he has a release clause of 1 billion euros. So his future at Barcelona is bright and Barcelona have him for themselves. But we just have to see what Yamal can give. And I believe my personal opinion about Yamal getting the number 10 is there is no better player in the world you could give the number 10 other than Lami Yamal. And I believe Lami Yamal absolutely got this. He absolutely got this. Because in terms of potentials, in terms of what he gives on the pitch, I know there are still issues on off the pitch issues as well, but in terms of his performance on the pitch, in terms of his age and his potentials, Yamal is absolutely the best player that deserves the number 10 at Barcelona. Like you could see the Ansu Fati injury, you could see everything that happened. Barcelona wants to make the number 10 iconic once again with Lamine Yamal. And I believe Lamine Yamal can do this and it's up to him and I believe he got this. But let me on the thoughts on the comment section. Like him, leave your thoughts on the comment section. What do you think about Yami Yamal receiving the number 10 at Barcelona? Do you think he's going to perform? Yes or no? Let me know. Let's talk on the comment section and subscribe for more football updates.